Welcome back to Skyrim. Last episode, we talked to this guy. We gave him the King's book. The one-eyed Olaf book for the Bard's College. And he wanted us to meet him here to talk to the Emperor. Or not the Emperor. The person in charge that I can't think of right now.
I think we've done an excellent job of recreating it.
Has the word? Are we ready?
I think my voice is ready. I hope we've done this well.
Oh well, I guess we'll find out. Also, after he gives his performance, we will talk to the Firebeard guy who sent us a letter about the wolf mama. I don't know what it's called. Was probably the worst time to come up here because she's probably sleeping. It's like 1 a.m. Nope, there she is.
Ah, Viarmo. I assume you are here to petition for the reinstatement of the burning of King Olaf festival.
Yes.
I am, Jarl. I wish to present King Olaf's verse from the Poetic Edda, recovered this very day from the Bard's tomb.
You mentioned something that would convince us the festival should take place, but I didn't expect King Olaf's lost verse. Please proceed.
O Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. No shouting match between dragon and man, and no fire or fury did this battle entail. Olaf was Numenex in human form. On moonless nights, he would spread wings and sail. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees.
Everybody's watching
but
except
solitude
this.
stood strong.
Them.
Skyrim's truest protectors.
Creepy.
Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Olaf gave orders, Winterhold disguises, an attack on Solitude, total destruction to follow. His men dressed up and then went out to fight, but they reversed Olaf's orders, much to Winterhold's sorrow. So ends the story of Olaf the Liar, a thief and a scoundrel. We of Solitude commit to the fire. In Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it.
You have proven your point, Viarmo. The festival is truly a celebration of solitude and a condemnation of false kings.
I thank you, and the college thanks you, Jarl.
Furthermore, I believe that such a fine poem deserves some payment of patronage. The college will be generously rewarded.
Aw.
Oh, thank you yet again. I will make sure our applicant, who was instrumental in recovering the poem, will be well rewarded.
Me. I'm right here.
Unbelievable. You have done us a
Could
great
tell her that
service
I
here.
did it.
I can't begin to thank you
Left
enough.
that part out.
Soon.
And you...
Things
Soon?
must be done properly. You will be inducted as part of the festival itself. I need you to go speak to Yorn. He was preparing the effigy of King Olaf. Tell him to finish the preparations. The festival is back on!
Alright. Well, I'm not talking to him yet.
Courier must have found you.
Yes, it did. I don't have that much money yet. You sent me a message about the Wolf Skull Cave. Not the Wolf Queen, but I mean,
Yes,
it has
old
something to
friend.
do with her.
I'm afraid it's not good news. When you broke up the binding, Potema escaped. We've encountered some of her minions.
I knew I had to do something
Steer
else.
says she's still in spirit form, or we'd all be dead already. You've already done us a service in stopping the binding, but I need you to go talk to him. to see if Steer can tell us what to do next.
Who's Steer?
He's Solitude's priest of Archay. He's the one who figured out Potema was still around. He'll help as much as he can.
Okay, I'll talk to him.
I wish you well, friend.
I'm not gonna ask
Be
why
careful.
me, because he's gonna be like, well, you did it before. You know everything about it.
Speak to Steer.
You know,
He can help.
they should give me that house for free after all of this.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
I'm not gonna complain. But I am. I still need to help people. Who are you? A Toph?
Youngest bard at the Bard's College, at your service.
That voice did not look like it was supposed to come out of that character. Alright. Hey. Let's make it happen. Ooh.
Ah, the bard to be.
Festival's
I'll
back
tell
on.
everyone we're ready. But we'll start the festival at dusk.
Okay.
Come talk to me after dark. We'll get the festival started when you do.
Sounds good. After dusk. Okay. I'll probably have to skip some time, but before I do that, I want to go talk to. Where is the priest? What is going on over here? What is going on? Why is she levitating? Is this like some creepy child?
Hey,
Children
wanna
of...
play tag?
Not with you guys! Some Children of the Corn stuff going on right there. No thanks. As I walk into the Hall of the
Can I
Dead.
help you? You must be the one folk spoke so highly of.
How long have you tended at the Hall of Dead? Is the man who was executed buried here? What?
You mean Rogver? Yes, I made an appeal to Captain Aldous. He allowed Rogver to have a proper Nord burial,
Oh, well, that's good.
as is the custom in Solitude.
Folks sent me.
Ah, Potema, former Queen of Solitude and one of the most dangerous necromancers in recorded history. She was responsible for the Empire's near collapse almost 500 years ago. I believe I have a book about her.
Ooh. And now that Potema has returned...
Summoned in spirit form is not raised from the dead. She'll need help before she can return to the living. For the moment, the Wolf Queen has retreated to a place filled with dead, eager to serve her. She has gone to her old catacombs.
Okay.
A few days ago, one of her servants busted through a wall into the Temple of Divines. We'll need you to go into the catacombs themselves.
You may do this alone? Yeah, I could do that.
Good. Being at the summoning created a connection to Potema. You are the one to do this.
Of course.
I can provide you with some help with her minions. As to Potema herself, find
Turn
what's left of her
undead
body,
Ada.
likely a skeleton. Remove it from the catacombs and bring it back to be sanctified by Archay.
Okay. What do I need to know about
A curious
Potema?
figure. Unrepentantly evil and nasty, of course, but also astonishingly brilliant, and obviously quite a necromancer at her end. She was always so close to being Empress, but despite her machinations, it was never to be hers. Ironically, if she were alive today, she'd be the only living member of the Septim bloodline. By all rights, she would now be Empress.
Oh. Okay.
May Archay bless you with a long life.
Okay, so before I go into those catacombs and deal with the Wolf Queen, we
My position, Dean of History, actually covers a wide range
oh,
of
they're
subjects.
back.
Poetry, writing, history,
Why are these
and the
children so
finer points of
creepy
folklore.
and why are they just standing there? Oh man. It's like the Omen. It's like the twins from The Shining, but they're triplets. Oh god.
If you love history, you're in the right place.
Alright, let's wait until nighttime, the nights of the times, and talk to that guy.
Ah, great. Looks like you'll be one of us soon.
Great!
We'll gather outside the college for the burning of King Olaf.
I don't really know what becoming a bard does. Oh, what?
Congratulations on getting the festival restored.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks.
Burn the king!
Yorn is the best of the bunch. You should hear
Who
it
are
sing.
you?
You might as well have some sweets.
Good morning.
I made them. What's
What?
so good about it, huh?
Free
Yorn is
sweets!
the best of the bunch.
Good
You
day.
should hear him sing.
I can just take it?
Yorn is the best of the bunch.
Okay.
You should hear him sing.
Thank you so much.
I don't want
The festival has really increased my sales.
Oh, you're okay. You cook using.
Candy! Get your King Olaf's festival candy!
Alright, let's attend the festival.
Welcome to Solitude, home of the arts here in Skyrim.
What do you. Oh, okay.
May song speed you along.
I'm attending the festival.
Welcome,
Let's go.
people of Solitude. We of the Bards College are pleased to be here to celebrate the burning of King Olaf.
Okay.
The festival would not have been possible without the dedication and hard work of our
Olaf.
latest applicant. With the lighting of the effigy, we remember all those Solitude soldiers out fighting the good fight in this thankless war.
Is that it?
They like you.
Hey, they like me. So I'm a
Yes,
bard?
congratulations. You are now a full-fledged member of the Bards College. Due to your adventurous nature, several of the college professors have some things they wish you to do.
Of course.
What's more, Elisif has declared the burning of King Olaf should become a weekly event. And finally, there's the matter of the patronage that Elisif wanted me to give you.
1,000 gold. That's not bad. Yay! I assisted more people.
Best batch of spiced wine I ever had.
I thought the festival wasn't happening this year.
Well, look at me. I'm the one that helped. She's a jerk.
Thanks
I
for
thought the
convincing
festival wasn't
Elisif to
happening
put
this
this on
year.
again.
She's pretty.
I heard you're the reason we get to have this.
Yep,
Thank you.
that's me. What are you guys doing?
Congratulations on getting the festival restored.
Whose neck is that? What? What neck?
Lorena. That fool student of mine stole my flute and sold it to some necromancer. I just got a ransom note for it. That flute has been handed down for 17 generations.
Oh, wow.
Well, don't just stand there. Go get my flute.
Ma'am, why would a necromancer want your flute?
Apparently, Lorena told him some story about the flute being able to make the dead dance. It's just a flute. A really old and valuable flute, but just a flute. Now you can say you've met the most talented bard in all of Skyrim.
Oh, Lord. Let me get away from you.
You've done well by restoring our festival.
Cool. See, is there anybody else that needs...
I believe Sanguine would be pleased with this festival.
No. Okay. Yay, we did the festival. Okay, so she needs a flute. She needs her flute. We'll see where the flute's at. We will... I still didn't go get that armor. I need to go get it just to finish it out. I'm not gonna meet him just now. But let's go do this. Let's go for the Wolf Queen. Well, let's see where the flute is, and then we'll see where the Wolf Queen is. Find the flute. At Hobbs Fall Cave. Let's do that first, because it's probably just retrieving a flute, and it's probably not as intense. I say that. This might be a little bit more intense. So let's go and do this, and we'll go back to Solitude after. So, slight detour. There's a lighthouse right here. I want to check it out because I don't think I've ever been here. What a lovely sign. A dead horse. Great. Frostedflow Lighthouse?
Look. Cave. An exciting place to venture if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, we're gonna go in the cave in a little bit. I wanna know what happened to this lighthouse. Okay, let's just open this door. Oh. Some potions, some leather strips, some iron arrows. I don't want them. That's it? There has to be something else besides that. Can I get up there? Yes, yes I can. I probably should have not come in here. Maybe I should have taken that sign. Can I leave? Hold on. Let's quick save just in case. Cause I have a feeling I'm gonna get locked in. What the heck happened in here? Figure the source of murderers? Oh, I should have just read it. After years of sailing from Hammerfell to Solstheim and back, Ramadi and I have finally saved enough money to buy that old lighthouse we spotted on the coast, and we are moving in next month. These Nords really know how to live, and they may be cold, but you can't beat the tranquility of watching the icebergs to live out your silver years. She loves the place too, and despite the occasional leaky ceiling, Mani and Sadi unfortunately seem miserable here. I know the kids are old enough to strike out on their own, but I hope they'll grow to love the peace and quiet as I have. The kids begin to bicker and harass each other, and they seem to have started in on their mother as well. Ramadi keeps finding things missing from the cellars. Sadi said she heard a noise down there, but Manny just thinks their mother is going mad from isolation, and very thought of it is ridiculous, and she always wanted to retire here. Let's see. Let me just try to kind of skip before I read all of this. I returned home to find my beautiful Rami killed, and this horrible bug-like creature ransacked our home. I managed to kill the damn thing, and I think it might be a Daedra. I've never seen anything like it. Oh gods, poor Ramadi. I must have come out of the cellar. Lock the door behind me to make sure they don't escape. I don't know if I'll make it out, but I have to save my family. No! Oh man. Oh. Yeah, I hear the Falmers. Great. That's Sadi's journal. I caught Manny in the cellar a couple days ago. Those some barrels and crates. At first I thought it was him all along making those scratches to play a trick on me, but I heard them again last night and Manny was in bed. Father finally said he would go get some traps. Manny won't listen. He thinks I'm just making up the noises. Keeps sneaking into the cellar. Oh, why is he so stupid sometimes? I don't know why he keeps going down there, but I found the cellar key. He copied it and hid it in Mother's favorite keepsake, so he won't find it. Whoa. Okay. So the keepsake is somewhere. I mean, the key is somewhere. Manny's letter? Oops. I know you've been making up all that stuff about the noises in the basement, tried to get me to stay, but I'm only waiting until Father gets home so you and Mother are safe. You could always come meet with me before I head back to Hammerfell. Take care of your little sister. Hammerfell Garbs. I'm gonna take it. Why not? Okay. I'm not gonna take the book. Oh. Oh, Troll Skull. I feel like I'm in an alien movie with all these, Dunmer. These clicking noises. You know you're about to get in trouble when the game gives you, potions. Read Ramidi's journal. Oh, I'm just gonna read the end of it. Sunny keeps saying she's hearing something in the basement. I know I hate skeevers. Now I'm too scared to go down there. Okay, if they put a skeever in the basement, I swear. Windhelm letters? Is that what that said? Okay. Whoa! Look, that book. Read Book of Daedra and The Wolf Queen, Volume 4. Not foreshadowing at all. Why is there so many books about Daedra? Okay. So the key... Oosh. Blue rose. Ooh, pretty. Search burial urn? Haha. Manny's cellar key. Ooh, that's a pretty plate. Can I take it? No. Use cooking pot. Ooh, I never tried to cook. I mean, I don't need to. Apple cabbage stew? I can't really cook anything else. That's cool. I don't need to cook because I'm not... Maybe I'm not making any promises, but maybe I might do a, survival playthrough. I've never played survival mode. I don't even like the idea of it. But I maybe. I don't like these. I really don't. Whoa, Iola. Watch where you explodifying, man. Dang, apparently she doesn't like them either. Just checking on, take clothes, take... Okay. They just kind of blew a hole in this. I am almost regretting coming to this lighthouse because now I am totally distracted and I have a whole nother quest to get rid of. And now I gotta deal with Falmers. Oops. I didn't know what that was in there.
And you thought it was just a pretty face.
Oh, Manny. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, that's yours. Okay. Ectoplasm? Hmm. Oh. Yeah, I really don't like these. Pain in the butt. Where do I even go? Ooh, this way. Ah. Somebody. Yola! I activated it so we wouldn't get hit by it, but you ran right into that trap. Ooh. I need to snipe this guy. Bonk. Make sure there's nothing gonna fall from the ceiling. I don't need anything from him. Good grief. How much longer do I have to go? Hold on a second. Do I even have this quest activated? Find the source of the murders. Okay. I mean... could I have gone that way? I don't even know where I'm going. Ooh. Where'd he come from? Oh, Suddy. Read scrawled page. I don't know how long we've been down here. Father came down to find us, but those things captured him as well. I asked him if he'd seen Mother or Manny, but I don't know if he could ever even hear me. Out of those big bugs bit him when he tried to get free, and now he's feverish. Okay. Read bloodstained note. Oh! They took Father. There had been some others they brought down, but they led them off, and we heard, and all we heard were screams. And now Father is gone too. Oh gods, why didn't I listen to Manny? Father's fever was getting worse and kept mumbling about Daedra. I don't know where he was hiding it, but I think I know why he left me this dagger. Ooh. Dang. My goodness. Like, I knew he was up there, but I wasn't Hello, sir. Please. There's a treasure chest right there. Do I go down? Where? I don't even know where Iola's at. Is this where I go? Guess. Huh. Well, Iola kind of abandoned me, so, oh boy. I mean, this place isn't terrible. Oh, now I remember this place. Yeah, it is terrible. It's super terrible. I hate it here. I hate these things. I have to jump down. Am I even? I don't even. I guess I'm going in the right direction. I hope I am. Ugh. It's just disgusting in here. What is this? Is this something that I need to be concerned about? This big giant, what is this? That was disgusting. Get me out of here. hate it here. Hate it. Oh boy. Oh boy. What the heck is this? Why is it flying? I'm so sorry I hit it. God. Don't they have like a creature in Fallout that kind of looks like this? I know sometimes I call mud crabs the Mirelurks, but God, this is so gross. It's like little cocoons. My goodness. Oh, I did not like that noise at all. Yola said, "Peace out. I am not coming in here." What is this? Harvest eggs? There's a whole nest down here. Oh, is that the mama? Yeah, oh boy, the Reaper. Oh, the Reaper. That was it? That was the Reaper? That's it? These things were tougher than the Reaper. Oh, wow. His remains. Great. Now I got the lighthouse key. Well, that was a disgusting detour. Anybody lurking in this hut? Nope. Surprised. Ooh. I had that. Ball of light? Staff of magnolite. I'll never use it. Ugh, but I'm gonna take it because I'm weird. Woo! Oh, hello, ma'am. You missed all the fun. Let's go. There better be something good in the top of this place. What's in here? Oh, I went through all of that and you're gonna make me try to open up that chest? I don't think so. Is there anything up here? Ooh. Scale boots of brawn. Carrying capacity by 40 points. I'll take them. Ooh, what's up here? Is there anything else up here? Whoa. Activate the... No, I'll leave it on. Ooh, that's a fancy place. I'm not going though. Where's, never mind. I don't even know where Shadowmere went. Let's see if I can kind of skedaddle down the side of the mountain. I probably won't be able to. How far of a drop is this? There's a bear, but I don't feel like walking all the way around, so we're gonna skip, hop, and hope we don't fall to our death. Oof. We made it. Is it in here? Hobbs Fall discovered. Okay. Why? Why do we have blood in every place that I go? Book of the Daedra. Oh, I didn't want to take Ruined Book. I wanted to take this. What you got? Nordic Barnacle. Is this where? No, I came from that way, so I gotta go this way. Ooh, the bad thing about these ice caves is that everything looks the same. Yola, you are going to tell everybody that we're here. That's not being stealthy. I didn't want to take that. I don't feel like going through my inventory to drop it either. No. Okay, goodness. Small antlers. Oh. Y'all saw that? My lights dimmed. I swear, if my electricity goes out while I am recording, I will not be happy. Who raised a goat? I smashed your person. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Ooh boy. Oh. Alright, let's go raid their, take potion. Potion. I don't want it. Take potion. Whoa. Wow. Spell tome. Choking grass. Elemental blast. Elemental bolt. Elemental burst. Flare. What? I've hit like the book. Mara's Wrath. Earns a queening escape. Perilous rooms. Pride of Hishra. What? Summons a bear for 60 seconds? Absorb 60. Strangulation absorbs 16 points of health per second from target. Touch of Death absorbs 40 points of health per second from target. Unbound Freezing. What? Wow. That was like the treasure trove of, so I got Choking Grasp, 8 points of health. I already know Conjure Zombie. Elemental Blast. Elemental Explosion of 50 points of fire damage. Is that what Iola does? Because she, like... Elemental Bolt. Elemental Explosion for 25 points of fire damage. I mean... Whatever damage. I don't remember. Burst. 37 points of fire damage. Elemental Flare. Okay. Fenric's Welcome. Caster becomes invisible and can open locks with expert level and below for 5 seconds. That's pretty awesome. I already know Flames. Hangman's Noose absorbs 26 points of health per second from target. Healing. I already know that. Mara's Wrath. For 30 seconds, opponents in melee range take 16 points fire damage per second. Caster is invisible for 15 seconds. Activating an object or attacking will break the spell. Can breathe water for 15 seconds. What? Okay, cast a nearby surface. It explodes when enemies are nearby. Summons a bear for 60 seconds. Sparks. Strangulation. This is like some Darth Vader stuff. Touch of Death. Absorbs 40 points. Unbound Flames. Cast of stream of a long distance fireball in an arc. Wow. Wow. Oh man. Did I open this? I'm just... was all of that in destruction? Choking Grasp. Yeah. Elemental Bolt. Oh, we're not doing flames anymore. We're gonna do... Unbounded Flame, maybe? Let's see what this does. Ooh, I like that. And then this freezing one. Oh no, I'm sorry, Yola. I didn't know that was gonna happen. And then Unbound Storm. I'm sorry. Okay, maybe the flame one is better. Touch of Death absorbs points. Dang. Let's do that. That's 40 points. Mars Wrath. Absorbs 26 points of health. You know what? Let's put this. This must be what Eola has. This elemental flare. Flame. Yeah, that's what she does. Was that other one in Conjuration? Bound bow, bound sword. Yes, this is the bear. Or am I what? I thought it summoned a bear. Summons a bear for 60 seconds where the caster is pointing. Ah, I just didn't. Oh, he's sleeping. Oh, why does he look dead? Is he sleeping? Come on. Summons a sleeping bear. Great. He's not sleeping anymore. Okay. Well. Come. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Go, bear! Oh. No! No! Stop! No! Okay. Do not summon the bear. Do not. That was awful. Oh my gosh, all this for a doggone flute. Woo! Whoa! Hold on, Eola. Where is this one? Oh, man. Ah! Your ice hurts. No!
Cannot even conceive of the
No! No! She ran in front of my arrow. I can't lose her. God dang it. Excuse me while I backtrack. Ooh, you are all up in my face. Ooh, boy. I was not paying attention to that. God. This ice is not healing. This ice stinks. Woo! Wow. He flew very far. He deserved it. Pine thrush egg. Necromancer Hood of Imminent Magic. Increases your magic by 50. Magic regenerates as 125% faster. Oh my goodness. Well, that was not fun. Let's see what else they have up here. Who is this? Lorena? Are you the one that stole the flute? Probably. Beep beep. Patina's flute. Wow. Who's this? Dark elf? Oh. And who's in here? Whoop. Oh, don't tell me I'm stuck. Well, that's it. That was fun. Not really. But let's go bring her back the flute. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, behind. Oh. Wake up, miss. You.
Good evening. I'm Pantia Atia.
Yeah.
That's it. Wonderful. I knew I could count on you. I don't have any money to give you, but I can show you a few tricks I learned playing for the Winterhold Wizards.
Alteration.
The most talented
After all I went through. I mean, all the books that I found in that treasure chest was more. Wow. Oh, okay. Wait, okay. She's. Wow. Okay, so that quest is worth doing if you're playing as mage. You know what? I was gonna badmouth her and say that she wasn't gonna, pay me anything, but she gave me all those books. I mean, all those books was in that chest, and she just like boosted all my magic. So I'm gonna end the episode here. We'll go after the Wolf Queen next, and then whatever else. I'm not making any promises. That's the only one that I'm probably gonna officially do, because I wasn't planning on doing the Lighthouse and I got distracted. So thank you everybody who has stopped by. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.